Hey, welcome back to webinar 2. Hope you enjoyed the first webinar. Now, the individual we're going to take a look at in this webinar is instant websites for sale. Now, I've used Flippin' Stats again, and I've gone out and I've got, I've scraped all of their auctions for the last 7 days. So when in my settings, I set up 7 days, go back 7 days to search. Okay, so we brought back 7. Now, if I went down and I actually went over 30 days, and it just took so long, this person, I think that they're just a website mill. They just keep cranking them out. To me, this looks like a group of individuals that are simply just creating sites and putting it out. But let me show you how effective they are. No one sold. The stats, they had 7 sites, 100% success rate. They earned $528 for the 7-day period. Let's go out and take a look at one of the sites. You can see right here the site. Now, I don't know if you recognize the site or not, but this particular site was made by an individual over at Warrior. I think he's got about 100 of these sites. They sold in groups of 10 for $17, which means they're $1.70 a piece. And in fact, I'm using one. I've got an auction going right now for an age domain, and it's built off of this particular template. So let me show you how effective this template is. Let's take a look at this this person's information here. Okay, their profile. Now they do have some negatives in here. They've got some feedback. But again, you know, when I talked about the in the first webinar, which was not the webinar for the product, it was basically the pre-launch webinar, and we talked about the loser that was 76% feedback rating, and yet they're selling sites. Well, again, you can see that this person is selling sites. They still have a 93% positive feedback, and they're selling site after site. So the feedback is not deterring, it's not slowing them down in their ability to sell sites. Now, here's what I want you to take a look at. They signed up 10 months ago. 10 months, right there. And look at this income. Almost $71,000 in 10 months. That's $7,000 a month. They're absolutely crushing it here on Flippin'. So, you know, I just don't see how one person can continue to crank out sites. If you take a look at their sites that they have going on now, auction ended 19 hours ago, 27 minutes to go, 5 hours to go, 2 days to go. So they're putting out site after site. So they're just throwing everything they possibly can at the wall and seeing what sticks. Now, they're all basically the same sorts of sites. If you take a look at these templates, they're really the same sorts of sites. And look at this, $142, 18 bids, 3 bids are pending, and it closes in 5 minutes. So it's this person is absolutely crushing it. Now, let's take a look at just the stats here just for a second. If we were to buy just sites for, let's say, $1.70, after all the fees and everything, their post-fee earnings are about $84 per site. That's absolutely phenomenal. That's taking away all the fees, the Flippa fee, the success fee, PayPal fee, domain. They're still banking about $84 per site. Just 2 sites a day, they're making $160. Now, this is net. This is not gross. This is net. This is money that's profit, pure profit. And you can see right here in the stats, the top sold sales price was $196. And you know, again, they put $528 in their pocket. So I don't know, the week hasn't, the last 7 days, obviously, some of the sites, as you saw, 2 or 3 sites still needed to close. One was closing in just a few minutes. But just site after site, these guys are just absolutely cranking. Now, let me take a look here. I'm going to show you another something else here that is absolutely phenomenal. Look at these number of bids: 30, 40, 17, 18, 16. This one down here is 8, and it didn't sell for very much. $93, had 8 bids. But the rest of these sites are absolutely phenomenal. people on Flip are clamoring for the kinds of sites this guy's making. Look at these bids, 30, 40, 17. I mean, it's absolutely crazy what they're, the feeding frenzy around this guy's sites. Let's go take another look here. So here's in a 18 bids for the same sort of site. Clean up my debt now. Here's the same sort of site, 119, 16 bids. Cure snoring, tips, 39 bids, $182, same sort of site. But you get the idea. You need to take a look at the sales pages and see how these sellers are positioning these sites. Now see, again, he does an appraisal, and he shows you what the appraisal is at urlappraisal.net, and he shows you that on the 12th he got an appraisal for $2,630.43. Again, my estimation, totally worthless on these, on these appraisals. It's going to sell for whatever it sells for. But the guy throws up analytics on here. He must be doing some kind of traffic generation, because if you look at some of these analytics, let's go up here to Verify Google Analytics. And open this up. If it goes outside, we'll just bring it back in here. Let's get down here so that we can see it a little bit better. See, 240 visits, unique visitors 235. So I don't know if he's buying traffic. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing to get traffic to these sites. This may be an auto blog that's generating traffic using WP robot or something else to generate traffic. But regardless, all you have to do is just take a really fast look at this guy's sites or this person's sites, and you see that people absolutely love these kinds of sites. So, here's your plan. If you want to plan to put money in your pocket right now, all you have to do is pick up these sites, and the guy's name is Promo Guy, Scott Inman out on Warrior. Pick up his sites. I'm going to put a product on the page for this webinar. You'll be able to pick up a software product, desktop product, and it's going to have all of his websites in there that you can go out and find them. They're spread out all over Warrior for him because he didn't bring all these sites out at the same time. But you'll be able to pick up these kinds of sites, do the same thing that this person is doing, and make the same amount of money. There's nothing that says you can't do this, because look at the bids this person is getting. And they have no Alexa rank. I mean, these sites are not getting a whole lot of traffic, although he's saying that it has 163,000 inbound links. Maybe buying the domains. Again, drop domains may be super cheap because we see that the registration date is the 5th of November. But regardless, this is a model that you can simply just copy. And right now, these kinds of sites are moving, so now's the time to strike. Anyway, I hope that kind of opens up some avenues for you, gets you thinking, and showing you exactly how you can come in here and do exactly the same thing that these people are doing and bank bucks easily by flipping these sites that have no traffic and no revenue. Thanks for watching.